Welcome one and all to Confidential Killings. My name is Deep Space Matt, and today I'm a detective in a city filled with crime as I investigate a string of mysterious murders. From a suspicious car crash to a deadly stage accident. I'll need to gather as many clues in my notebook as I can so I can identify everyone involved at the scene and reconstruct the events to tell exactly what happened. Can I find the culprit in every case? Let's find out in Confidential Killings. All right, here we go with the new puzzle game, Confidential Killings. Now, I did cover the demo of this before and had a great time with it. Well, the game has now been released, and if you want to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. But for now, let's get right into it and start a new game. December 18th, 1978, Police Station. Go ahead and turn on the light. Grab our notebook. Oh, answer the phone. Detective, there was a call from high up. A car crash near the Lexington Street Patrol. It was on Repost Street, close to my beat up in the hills, so I got there fast. Driver's dead. It looks like an accident, but something is not right. They requested a proper look. You collect clues by clicking on the underlined words, then you reconstruct what happened in your notebook. Detective, car crash, near Lexington, on repos, driver's dead, and a proper look. That's all of the words. So we can go to our notebook and reconstruct it. Patrol says there's been a car crash on Repo Street. The driver is dead. The call came from high up, so I am taking a look. Excellent. During your night shift, a call came from above. A patrol officer reported a crash in the hills, one fatality. They said it looked routine, but someone important wanted eyes on it. Now, because I did cover the demo, I should be able to get through the first few scenes fairly quickly. December 18th, 1978, Repo Street. That is, if I remember everything. Repo Street, a winding road in the countryside that leads to the rich folks' homes on the hills. They like to be isolated, so the neighbors do not complain about their drug-fueled parties. Hello, officer. I was coming from my patrol on Lexington Street when I heard a crash. Was he drunk or drugged out of his skull? A standard issue flashlight, useful for looking around during the night. A regular police badge, name on it, David McCart. It seems like he is new to the force. All right, take a look at, the license plate. A custom license plate. They don't sell these to anyone. They kind of do if you have the money. Under the grime, it says Bradley. And take a look in the car. I think we have to turn on the light. There we go. From his look, he was going nowhere fast. Did the impact against the guardrail violently push his head against the windshield, killing him? Frank, 50 grams. Ivy, 80 grams. Ray is complete. Jack, 100. And what does that say? Jakizi owes $200, but that is taken care of. Driver license. Fraser, most likely Bradley from the license plate. Galway Street. And also the glove compartment. He must have felt untouchable. He is not even trying to hide this stuff. It looks similar to cocaine, but it is not. Some new drugs are hitting the streets, perhaps. It is high-grade stuff, packaged and ready to be sold. A bottle of quality whiskey, but there is something floating inside. Some sort of dust. The bottle is almost full. Barely a sip was taken from it. All right, we still have 2 words left. Was there something I missed somewhere? Out here? Oh, there. The brakes have been precisely cut and the fluid is leaking, creating a puddle under the car. The driver did not have a chance. All right, that is all of the words. And we know that this here is Bradley Fraser. This is David McCart. And Bradley Fraser died in a car crash on Repo Street. Someone drugged his whiskey to make it look like he was a drunk driver. But really, they cut his brake line. He was going out to sell drugs. There we go. The bluish dust in the whiskey, the brake fluid leaking. This was no accident, although someone tried to make it look like one. Time to talk to the family. December 18th, 1978, mansion. Hello there, family. Let's start with you on the left. My son's death was tragic and my heart aches for the loss, but as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. Mr. Fraser, I know I have huge debt of gratitude to you that I will never be able to repay, but for 9 years I worked for you, doing everything that was necessary, everything with no complaint. I fix the roof, I wash the cars, I do the garden, I help wife with the medicine, I do all. But please, I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why now. I just need some extra money to find accommodation. And Diaz. Mr. Fraser, one of my agents found drugs in a vehicle parked near a roadblock. Its license appears to be registered in your name. Knowing that you don't drive, and in the name of our shared friendship, I suggest you keep an eye on your son. We can't keep hiding this forever. Inspector Hadley, bad man. And next with you. What a dreadful news. And to think that the night had started so well with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. My dear love, I did everything in my power so that we could work on the play together. I pray night and day that it'll become a reality. Forever yours, Patrick. Cosmo Puritan, war hero turned media mogul to co-produce Monarch's latest play. I have full creative control, says the renowned author. Men look good in pink, the latest fashion statement by actor Reese Hopkins. And Augustus Whitney leads a campaign based on morals and family values. But is it true what they say about his mistress? And you over here, is Bradley really gone? He was the light of my life. A small ornate key, it seems to open the medicine box. A beautiful silver ring, simple and elegant, a very classy piece of jewelry. Dear Mrs. Lehman, I feel terrible at the thought of leaving you alone tonight, but it was impossible to find any other nurse to take my place on such short notice. But Mr. Fraser really insisted that I go visit my sister tonight, even though I told him there was no need. A little flu is nothing to be concerned about, but he was adamant. Please remember to take the new medicine the doctor prescribed in the doses he wrote on the prescription. I left my sister's phone number on the back. Don't hesitate to call me for anything. Please, I know you never want to disturb me, but that's what I'm here for. Our friendship goes beyond my job. Sincerely yours, Shirley Flores, American Nurse Association. It's kind of suspicious that Mr. Fraser, the father, insisted the nurse leave. All right, let's go ahead and start looking at everything here. A classic Hollywood portrait from the late 50s. It appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. Clarice Lehman. All right, so you are Miss Lehman, Clarice. And then you here are Fraser, but I don't know your first name. A pop art piece, probably very valuable. Its meaning is obscure, but there must be some substance underneath it to be shown in such a prominent spot. 4 medals from the Korean War, framed and polished. Certainly not an ordinary soldier we are talking about here. It is war hero material. Sabotaging and Seducing, written by Ezra Monarch, based on his best-selling novel Thief's Romance. Advanced copy for Katie Keller. Okay, I'm going to presume that you here are Katie Keller, because you were talking about having a role. Katie Keller. An elegantly carved container made of dark ebony, it appears to be used as a medicine box. A small plastic container for medicines, only 3 pills remain inside it. Mrs. Lehman, remember, these are the strongest sleeping pills on the market. I'm giving you a week's dosage. Take only 1 per day. So one of them is missing because there should be 4 left, but there's only 3 left in the pill box. Is he taking them? An eclectic array of books. They include Dominic Fraser's Mind and Body, Total Control of the Mind Under Stress, Conks Pax by Aleister Crowley, Ezra Monarch's The Lost Connection, Murder the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser, and Herbs and Their Properties by Bella Ward. All right, so your first name is Dominic. There we go. And anything else here? No, we go to the other room, the garage. I've been here in the garage all night finishing some work. I'm sorry about the boy, but frankly, his head wasn't screwed on right. A large ring keychain with many keys attached to it. It could mean that he does work all around the house, not only in the garage. A small key kept separate from the rest. Oh, that's the same key here, isn't it? Oh, he took the pills. That's what was in the whiskey? Several tools commonly used by mechanics. They seem to have been used recently. They're still covered in grease and oil. And he cut the brake lines. The floor is stained with big puddles of a viscous liquid. It could be brake fluid. A beat-up truck from 3 decades ago. The door has a strange hidden compartment on it, of the kind often seen in smuggling operations. Some items have been left on the dashboard. Hey, Grease Monkey, don't you try bailing on me or I'm going straight to the federales. It's a promise. They can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday is the day. Be there. Be. Probably Bradley. Death, overdose accident. Diaz, 27, was found dead in her apartment last night from an overdose of a new drug that is hitting the street maybe as gaze. So that's what Bradley was selling. A beautiful sports car in pristine state. It looks like an imported model. It must be incredibly expensive. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday, not ever. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in federal prison than bring another gram of that poison to you. Pedro. A full body of whiskey from an expensive brand. Hey Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? Do it. His reaction will surprise you. From K. Interesting. All right, that's all of the words. So this here is Pedro Diaz. And it was him that killed Bradley Fraser by something is something and putting Clarice's sleeping pills in his whiskey and cutting his brake lines. Sabotaging his car. Yes. The reason for the murder was the accidental death by overdose of his sister. There it is. Pedro was sick of working as a drug mule for Bradley. His sister's death from the very drug he smuggled out of Mexico was the drop that finally spilled the glass. Cornered, Pedro made the wrong choice. Bradley paid the price. Oh, look at this. We have a board here. Interesting. On to the next one. Anything over here we can click on? What is this? The nation's voice, hear the heartbeat of a country. Director Luke Hayes. Tragic car accident leaves dead son of philanthropist. Bradley Fraser, son of war hero and magnate Dominic, lost control on his car due to the heavy rains and killed himself on the guardrail. A drugs epidemic, interview with expert Dr. Byrne. Don't believe all this sensationalism. Dr. Byrne at his laboratory. An incident during transport of prisoners to the border, 5 injured, 1 dead. The deceased only available photo taken during his university days. Transport, 5 injured, 1 dead. Accident. That's the picture here. Was that Pedro? Was there an accident after he was arrested? Interesting. All right, on to the next one. January 8th, 1979, Stainewitz Residence. Oh, here we go. Hello there. In your hand, petals from a red flower. Anything else here? No, that was it. All right. To Mr. Raven, to each his own, Hawkins flowers. A bag made of fine leather lies abandoned next to the pool. Monday, rehearsal, Dennis Miller interview for the newspaper, party at Jeffrey's house. Tuesday, radio interview at Alpha Omega, TV interview, important, take breathing pills before. Wednesday, meeting with lawyer, meeting with the writers, Ezra Monarch will be there, maybe. At the club with Augustus Whitney, should bring the wife, she's a fan. There's the script again, main characters parts only, Patrick Raven's copy. So I'm going to guess this is Patrick Raven. Can we come over here? Patrick Raven. And take a look at this. A half-empty bottle of white pills. Many of them are scattered all over the bag. The label says Abraxadol Reg, the remedy against allergic reactions. You can breathe safely with Abraxadol. Dr. R. Barton, patient name Patrick Raven. When having a respiratory attack caused by plants, flowers, or other allergies, the flowers, take 2 pills of Abraxadol as soon as it starts. Make sure to not exceed the dose of the red Abraxadol pills and never mix it with other medicines, even similar kinds, because they would cause a respiratory obstruction that could be fatal. So what was in here? Half-empty bottle of white pills, Abraxadol Red. A small, well-kept semi-automatic pistol. Its magazine is full. The chair lies on the floor. Apparently someone pushed it over. Anything else out here? Nope. Through the door. Hello, everybody. This man is on a bad trip, covered in sweat, dilated eyes, apparently oblivious to what is going on around him. He is muttering something unintelligible to himself. A fresh pack of cigarettes, not even opened yet. An expensive gold-plated lighter. This person's eyes appear to see something we do not see. His mind is in another dimension. His broad smile reveals shining gold grills. A lot of cash, too much money for pocket change. Alpha Omega radio station, we don't find talent, we create it. Dear Mr. Kunta, it is with immense pleasure that we welcome you as the latest member of the Alpha Omega radio station family. We have attached a list of albums and artists to play, as suggested by our program director, that you can peruse at your own leisure. Please feel free to make any changes you like. We trust you completely. Your success at previous stations is a testament to your musical knowledge. We are looking forward to collaborating with you. Please join at our weekly conference next Monday so we can discuss with you the details of your employment. Details on the back of the paper. Warm regards, Mike Alvarez, Alpha Omega Management. Stop selling cocaine to my wife. I don't give a crap what she does with her life, but it'll damn ruin my reputation. I'll shoot you like a dog if you do that again. Patrick Raven. Well, you didn't shoot anybody because the magazine was still full. She appears to be asleep, but her eyes flick open now and then before shutting again. It looks like she took a dose too strong for her system. An elegant leather purse with a golden latch, some banknotes and coins inside. A simple but elegant golden ring, 2 letters carved on it. Oh, PR. Is that Patrick Raven? Is that your wife? let's go ahead and just put Raven there. And hello, officer. We got a noise complaint. Didn't expect to walk into this. They're not dead, just out of their heads. Some kind of drug hit them hard. The new drug? A police issued 38. A strange painting titled Homage to Buñuel. It shows an eye with a razor in front of it. Not the most pleasant of images. To Jeffrey, producer extraordinaire in the land of dreams, and his wife Nadine. Carl Carlson. Enough drugs to kill a herd of elephants. That's the same one. It could be easily mistaken for cocaine, but it is something else. Next to the open packets, lines ready to be sniffed, these people seem to take drugs on a regular basis. A record by Troy Dixon has been left on the player, the stylus scratching its surface. The side should be swapped, but the residents are too high to notice. Alright, anything else here? We got rooms to the right and left. Let's go over here. Oh, turn on the light. There we go. This woman is sleeping peacefully on the sofa. Her breath smells of alcohol. You person, you. First you steal my husband, then my role on the production. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Katie, the muse of my heart. In darkness after dusk, your laughter lights the sky like a sun. Each note a brushstroke on my heart. Katie, my irreplaceable muse, so beautiful you transcend the frame. Although a reckless vow binds me in my heart to inspire my art, and not the bride I'm chained to. Oh my goodness, love will be our masterpiece we won't speak of, a sad longing that colors my soul. So P, presumably Patrick. So this is Katie. It appears to be a very amateurish attempt at poetry. Classic red lipstick from an expensive brand. Cosmopuritan again. Patrick Raven, the handsome teetotaler. No drugs, no alcohol, and Dominic Fraser's teachings. That's my secret. Gaze, that's the drug. The artist drug, white as snow that is sweeping the land. It's my muse, says painter Carl Carlson. They're just admitting it in print. Meet, oh there, Jakizi, the DJ with a golden smile. Oh, is that the guy out here? You, oh yeah, with the golden smile. His thoughts about the future of music on page 16. I am happy to report that you have been accepted for the role. The support of your colleague, Mr. Raven, has been overwhelming, and he was elated when I told him the news. I am afraid I will not be at the party because such occasions are a burden to my temperament after my recent loss. But please feel free to communicate my approval to our producer when you see him tonight. You'll be able to celebrate together the good news and discuss the role. You are a rising star with a bright future, my dear Dominic Fraser. Oh, this is the person that was at the mansion. Clarice Lehman. I don't think I have your name, though. No. Wait, what was the name that you had on here? Katie. That's a different name. Maybe you're not the same person. He is flat out drunk on the sofa, a cigar dangling from his fingers. Still, he has the look of someone used to calling the shots. Patrick Raven, party invitations list. Keep pills in the bathroom for him. He phoned to say he'll bring his wife, Ivy Otter. Okay. Ivy Otter is you. So it's not Raven. Ivy Otter, there we go. Katie Keller, to discuss her role in the play. She'll come directly in the office. Katie Keller. Perfect. And DJ Kunta, that DJ friend of Brad, he'll probably bring the stuff in his place. Oh, he was a friend of Bradley Fraser. There we go. Jack Potter, and don't let this guy near alcohol or drugs. Remember how that party ended at the Frasers. Finley Powell. Ezra Monarch, I guess, not coming, and Nadine out for the night. So, Finley Powell and Jack Potter should be here. There's this person, there's this person. What else do you have on you? Hey Jeff, you old rascal, remember that favor you owe me? Now it's me in need of a hand. I found this actress called Martha and she's a beauty. She just needs a big break. She would be perfect to fit a smaller role in your play. You wait and see her, then it's going to be you who'll thank me. Let's have a drink soon at the usual place and discuss this. Your pal Alex. P.S. Say hi to Nadine from me. Okay, so hold on. Over here on this, to Jeffrey. So you're Jeffrey and his wife Nadine. There. Mr. Stainewitz, is that your last name? It is. I'm so glad you like my screenplay. I would love to have a meeting and discuss a possible collaboration in the future. Note to secretary, find his name. I can't read his stupid signature. Mr. So-and-so. Your screenplay is really interesting. Add nice adjectives, and the style is so close to Monarch's, it would be perfect. I'll send you a guest pass for the next rehearsal so we can talk. Blah, blah, blah. Kind regards. Write the rest. Couldn't be bothered. A bottle of imported wine, almost gone. Its container is made of finely crafted glass. Traces of lipstick are visible on the glass. A splash of wine is left untouched at the bottom. A bookcase containing mostly the latest editorial successes. One Love Too Many by Ezra Monarch, Dominic Fraser's Brave and Successful, some paperbacks, and a few classics that look completely untouched. Cast of characters, main characters. Oh yeah, Katie Keller replaced Ivy Otter. Oh, and Patrick Raven is in there too. Ivy Otter. Minor characters to be decided. Finley Powell is in there as well. A framed award to Jay Stainewitz, the Best Producer Award for Lying Like a Sleeping Dog and Ranger in Utopia, Lifetime Achievement for From the Jaws of Defeat, a War Hero Story. Oh, I wonder if that's about Dominic Fraser, because it had those medals and it mentioned being a war hero. All right, that's everything there. We come over here. His mouth is covered in saliva and vomit, enough to make him suffocate and die. His arm is filled with marks. On his t-shirt, it says, "You don't know Jack." I told you to stay away from my house. I can't hang with people like you in public. You're a PR menace. I'll shoot you if you come near me or my wife again. He threatens to shoot a lot of people. An almost empty packet of cigarettes. The visibly yellowed fingernails on the person's hand show he is a heavy smoker. A gold-plated lighter. We have one word left. There we go. Half-finished drug packets left in the bathroom sink. Someone had more than enough. An oblong wooden cabinet stocked with everyday bathroom essentials. A bottle of red pills. The label on them says Abraxidol. That's the same ones, but they're red pills. A small container, empty. Several rolls of toilet paper are kept inside the cabinet. All right, so he had Abraxidol red. That is everything. Who is who out here? I don't even remember the names. Where was that list of invitations? Jack Potter, don't let this guy near alcohol or drugs, and Finley Powell. So I think the person here is Jack, because he did say you don't know Jack on his shirt. And this is Finley Powell then. There it is. Powell. It is in alphabetical order. Okay, what do we got here? We know Patrick Raven was the one killed by... Oh, but by who? By his wife, maybe? The killer sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction, which made him suffocate. Oh, no. Made him take his medicine take his pills, but they had been swapped with a different kind found in the bathroom, the red ones. This caused Patrick Raven to suffocate and fall into the pool. The reason for the killing is the victim's relationship with, yes, indeed, Katie Keller, who used him to obtain a role in the latest play. So it was the wife? It was. He had it all. The looks, the talent, the money. Patrick even lived a teetotal life, but his wife was jealous and she knew where to aim. All it took was a bouquet of flowers. The drugs, too, made a victim. A guest was found dead from an OD. All right, now, oh, there's a new thing here. Has this changed? It has. Actors Patrick Raven, death attributable to an allergy, a tragic accident, concluded Dr. Ronald Burton. The disappearance of his wife, Ivy Otter, she went abroad to grieve. Wasn't I there? Did I not arrest them? Ivy Otter, wife of the deceased actor, Jeffrey Stainewitz. Finding a replacement for Patrick won't be easy. He was a man of integrity. Full interview with the producer of Sabotaging and Seducing. Jakizi Kunta, DJ sensation. In a world where automatic radio are starting to become a reality, guys like him are keeping the medium alive. Radio station Omega looking for new talent. Mike Alvarez tells us about the requirements for working at his radio station. And what is this? The transcript of the primary suspect's interrogation. A stamped note was also recovered during the search. Transcription of Ivy Otter's confession. Even though she appeared in an altered state, the medical report said that there was no trace of drugs in her system. Her lawyer found the confession admissible. You admit to the killing of your husband, Patrick Raven. Yes, he is betraying me with that slut, Katie Keller. I had to kill him. You could have asked for a divorce. I tried. My lover wanted me to, but Patrick, he refused. He is a tyrant. He has his image to protect. Wait a minute. My lover wanted me to? So is she having an affair as well? Note, she kept referring to her defunct husband using present tenses. You mentioned a lover. Who is he? I don't want to get him involved. He has nothing to do with my decision. When did you first decide to kill him? She appears confused. She stutters, has trouble finding the right words. I don't know. I got the news that I lost my role. I was so down, so depressed. That's when I first tried it. It? You mean the drug? Yeah, gaze. Jakizi got me into it. I started taking it regularly, in stronger doses. My stupid husband thinks it's cocaine. Gaze. It changed my outlook on things. That and those letters I kept getting. Like this one? Yeah. What about Patrick? Have you interrogated him? Is he lying about me? As always? Your husband is dead. She looks puzzled at the detective. Oh. Interesting. The drug is really messing with her, right? Ivy, did you know your husband demoted his very own wife to a secondary role with the help of a starlet? I certainly wouldn't let a thing like that slide. From K. That's the second K note we've seen. I don't remember what the other one was. All right, on to the next one. January 9th, 1979, Horizon Theater. Oh no, that's not good. Well, let's talk to the officer first. Or no, security. I handle security around the theater, but it's mostly psyched fans and simple stuff like that. I called an ambulance, but I'm afraid it's too late. A small .38 revolver. A ham and cheese sandwich, packed with it a note, have a good day at work, sweetheart. It is not a good day at work. It is not at all. Let's take a look at the body. The man lies dead on the floor in a pool of blood. A light but sharp metal sword is planted deep in his chest. A small key is found in his pocket. You're supposed to say the words like they're written on the script, not make up your own mediocre dialogue. You're not the writer, I am. Remember that. I can get people hired and I can get people fired. Actors are interchangeable or exchangeable. Writers aren't. Stay in your place, don't cross the line, or there will be consequences. Hey Finn, I sent that letter to Jeffrey. He won't complain anymore about giving you a raise after he reads it. You owe me Big Pal, Baxter, and Gillespie Law Firm. The sword, light but made of metal, is planted deep in the man's chest. It has hit the heart with uncanny precision. Is he dead? But the sword is fake. This can't be. Instructions, Miss Keller. When using the sword, remember to push it hard against the center of Powell's jacket. Don't be afraid. The retractable blade is made of plastic, so Powell is in no danger. We are hiding a small red paint bag underneath his shirt. Make sure to hit him at the right spot so that the fake blood can come out right. Moreno will be available for clarifications. As you know, theater now has to compete with cinema and its realistic violence. People expect blood even here. They don't know how to use their imagination anymore. EM. So this is Keller. This is Katie Keller. And this was Finley, right? Finley Powell from The Party. This wasn't in the screenplay, was it? I would have known otherwise. I wrote it. It's a good scene, though. Very meaningful. Shall we add it to the play? Dude, somebody is dead. That last play of yours was a disaster. The production is in the red. We're only breaking even because of outside investments. You may be a pro at novels, but both theater and cinema are different. Find some way to create some publicity, you hack or else. Oh, interesting. Suspicious. Enough of this BS about historical realism. Do you know how freaking hard it is to find these costumes? Last time I had to go to a museum, for Christ's sake, and beg them to loan us the props. It's a play, not a historical reconstruction. Now you ask for blood squibs, even in rehearsals, knowing full well how hard they are to wash from clothes. And do answer your damned phone. I'm tired of leaving notes for you. You can't avoid confrontation forever, you coward. Tommy Moreno. That was... the second note, right? Yes. Author Ezra Monarch. So, there's a lot of people here. You are Ezra. There we go. Producer Jeffrey Stainewitz. For position, see diagram. Then we have a bunch here. Blood squibs, prepare to die villain. Ruth and Hugh are one in front of the other at the center of the stage, preparing for a duel. Hugh doesn't know that it's Ruth he's fighting, disguised in men's clothes. Oh. Are you disguised? Oh, you are disguised in men's clothes. In a corner, Dorothy Darlington, I presume you on the right, is watching, mute from terror, too scared to stop the tragedy. Hugh unsheathes his sword. Ruth does the same reluctantly. Prepare to die, villain. Hugh plunges the sword. Ruth moves to the right. She tries to defend herself and accidentally hits Hugh with her sword near the chest. Blood starts spraying from the flesh wound. Hugh drops the sword. From the corner, Marjorie Hastings comes running. Oh, never mind. Maybe that's Marjorie and not Dorothy. Although, of course, these are all the character names. Stop it, Mr. Culpepper. You don't know who you're fighting. Do we really throw the wig? Those things are expensive. Ruth, crying, throws away her wig, revealing her identity, and holds Hugh. Why am I fighting the man that I love? Look at me. Can you see me? A small quantity of gaze, the creative drug. Oh, that's why you're unconcerned and talking like this. The woman appears to be in shock, gasping for air. Her entire body is trembling, and she seems unable to speak. A small metallic key. Penny, I'm on a casting call, so I won't be home for the day. I hope I get the role this time. A man can't depend on his wife. Please, please, please remember to ask Stainewitz, or whatever the producer's name is, if he can find me a part in the play. Imagine if I had the role that insipid Finley Powell has. Both you and I in the same play. We'd be settled for life. Let's make this dream real, whatever it takes. Henry. All right, let's take a look. We have a key here. Oh, also this. She has a small knife on her, hidden behind the dress belt. It looks very realistic, but it's made of plastic and bends to the touch. So we have this key on you. And did anybody else have a key? Yeah, you had the same looking key. All right, anything else here? Oh, this sword. A light sword is laying on the floor next to the man's hand. Despite its realistic look, it is harmless. It is made of plastic and the blade is retractable, no more dangerous than a toy. Through the door. Oh, hello everybody there. Okay, you are the producer. I recognize you. Do I have your name? I do. Jeffrey. I was here to talk with the producer. Instead, I get stopped by the police. And that journalist, he couldn't recognize talent even if he saw it, trying to interview Ezra instead of me. Idiot. A notebook filled with story ideas. The most promising ones have big red circles scribbled on them. Gloomy Clouds Over Paradise, A Dark Tale of Love and Betrayal by Jim Blair. Copy reserved for Jeffrey Stainewitz. I'm going to presume you are Jim Blair. That this is your script that you're trying to give to the producer. A small .25 semi-automatic pistol kept inside the bag. Next to it, a license for concealed carry. So many people have guns around here. Guest pass. This pass grants the holder access to the backstage area and an interview with producer Jeffrey Stainewitz. Yes, you are Jim Blair. And you have this as well. It has been placed at the bottom of the bag, buried under other items in an attempt to conceal it. At least somebody's trying to hide it. What a mess. This could either be the greatest publicity stunt or destroy us. Can I talk to the press about what's happening, or would it hinder the investigation? You have this same key as well. My dear friend Jeffrey, I know you have reservations about Katie Keller, but you have to trust me on this. We're trying to shape her into a star, instilling the self-confidence that she needs. Your last 2 shows have been a failure, but I didn't mind, despite my big investments in them. And I think we'd both rather forget your latest cinematographic flops. But this play has got to be a success, and Miss Keller is key to that. We invested a lot in her. Let's keep our eyes on success, not old grudges or revenge fantasy. Yours, Dominic. Why shouldn't the choreographer and costume designer and only sane person in this group of idiots get royalties from his work? Without me, people wouldn't even know where to put their feet on the stage or what to wear on said feet. So somebody's upset. Who is the choreographer and costume designer? They don't want to let me in. Imagine that. Powell refused to see me when he was alive. Now I can't get to him when he's dead either. A pass that says Press and D. Miller. All right, so your last name here is Miller. Cosmopuritan, become a better lover with our 5 spicy tips. Ivy Otter, she disappeared from the scene. Was the death of her husband the reason? Yes, it was. Is there any truth behind the rumors of her alleged arrest? Yes, there is. She's in early retirement. She is not. Full interview with her lawyer. On page 63, the show must go on. Patrick Raven's tragic death doesn't stop the new Stainewitz production. All the latest news inside. We have a chat with Katie Keller, a future bright star. They're trying to make her a future bright star. 10:15, interview with Jeffrey Stainewitz and Martha Hart. Remember to ask about cast changes and Otter disappearance. Note to self, I need to investigate Monarch. That guy is such a phony. Can he even write? News bulletin at radio station. News again. Integrate stuff from morning interview. And then interview for a disco opening. Bring Grayson Davis for photos. What's all this racket? Me? I stayed here the whole time waiting for Martha to try on her costume, but as usual, she's late. An expensive gold bracelet inscribed in tiny letters on the back of it. To my true love, I.O. I.O. That's Ivy Otter, right? Yeah, Ivy Otter. That poisonous snake Katie is trying to steal my role. Can you believe that? You're my only solace in these troubling times. Come see me in the dressing room before closing time. Oh, you are her lover. that you didn't want to get involved. A board used to hang notes for the theater staff. At the top is a small metal key on a hook. That's the same key. It opens the costume room. Okay, so we know who has access to the costume room. Caution, please lock the door to the costume room after use. Expensive and uninsured items have gone missing in recent weeks. A grate has been installed on the window to avoid theft, but it's no use if the door is left open. We have hired a security man to check the venue, but remember, the best solution is prevention management. Evelyn, stop leaving the key on the hook. Actually, I guess maybe anybody had access to it because the key is just sitting there in the open. The installation of the new vent in the costume room has created some electrical issues. These will be resolved soon, and they will not be a problem during the play opening. We are deeply sorry about the inconvenience. Management. What the hell are you waiting for to fix the electricity? We can't work with blackouts every 30 minutes. We'll be switching the venue if this continues. Jeffrey Stainewitz. Evelyn, you stupid midget. Don't leave on the floor things that need to go on shelves. I don't care if you can't reach them. Oh, geez. I'm tired of stumbling in the darkness, and I don't give anything about who gave you this job. All right, this is back out here. And let's go to wherever this is. Oh, this is the costume room. Turn on the light. Oh, there's a sword up here. A short window close to the ceiling that provides air to the room. It is covered with metallic bars. A prop sword lies on top of the windowsill in the grate. Did someone try to get rid of it in a hurry? Absolutely, that's the real prop sword. Costumes, weapons, and wigs. Ruth, Hugh, Isaac, Dorothy, and Alistair. Oh, Tommy Moreno. Okay, so that is the costume designer, as it were. And so this is Dorothy, who does have that dagger. And also, these two here, they look slightly different. What did the one out here look like? This one has the wrapping around it. This one does not. So the wrapping around it is yours. Interesting, but the one he's supposed to have is the one that's in himself? How does that happen? I figured they'd be swapped. Several boxes filled with seen objects, hats, purses, belts, plastic knives, fake pistols. It appears that someone dropped a newspaper clipping inside it. Ivy Otter's disappearance, not everything as it seems. Revelations from an anonymous source suggest the actress was arrested. Katie Keller to get the role that once was Otter's. Actress Ivy Otter. Interesting that it's circled and crossed out as well. All right, take a look at these. Rows of racks with clothes from various time periods and fashions. Several are missing, probably being used on the scene right now. All right, that's everything here. Into the dressing room. Who are you? Are you the journalist I was waiting for? What? The police? I haven't left this room. I've been stuck here waiting for Evelyn to bring me the right costume. Is that you? The woman is wearing a small and simple ring on her hand. Does that say TD on it? I just work here. I bring stuff to the actors, do the needed odd jobs, but why is the police here? What's happening? Oh, Miss Hart, do you want to speak with a journalist, a Dennis something? Miss Hart, do I have that name here? No, not yet. You're always late. You always have excuses for not doing your job properly. You gave Finley's scarf to Ray, Ray's shoes to Penelope. You even switched wigs one time. And how many times do I have to tell you, check each character's weapon? You can't give daggers and swords at random. The diagram I put in the costume room is there for a reason, you dolt. These things do matter even at rehearsals. They're parts of each character's personality. And for the love of God, stop creasing my costumes. Oh, is that what happened? The swords were swapped, but they swapped the wrong one. It's supposed to be... This is Katie Keller, right? it was supposed to be her that was the target, but instead they swapped the sword with the wrong person. First, they forced my hand to hire you, and I didn't like it. Then you keep mistaking actors arriving late, forgetting appointments. I keep hearing complaints all the time from the crew about you. You gave the wrong costume to Finley 3 times. I don't care if your uncle is a bigwig, more mistakes, and you pack your bags. Am I clear? Dear Lynn, or should I say Miss Cox, that's probably how they call you now that you live in the big city. But for me, you'll always be my sweet little Lynn. I was so happy to read that the assistant's job at the theater Uncle found you is going well, and that you quickly earned the respect and sympathy of your colleagues. I was afraid for you when you first moved, having heard so much about people in the big city being rude to us country folks, but I'm relieved my little daughter proved me wrong. Life at the farm has been hard since Daddy is gone, but I'm sure glad I have your brother with me who's a hard worker. If you see Uncle Preston, I know how busy he gets with his travels and conferences. Thank him again for me for all he's done. Write me soon. Your letters light up my days. Mom. So that is your name here. But I don't have your first name? No. It's Lynn. Not this one. This one. A bracelet made of small cuts of silver, turquoise, and a little gem in the middle. All right, we have a costume here. Marjorie Hastings. Martha Hart's requested changes to her costume. Lighter sword prop, bigger neckline, no wig, hidden belt, shorten, larger. The dressmaker I usually commission these things was closed, so I had to work extra hard to make all these last-minute changes. You're welcome. If little Missy is late at the rehearsal, don't blame me. Cast of characters. Okay, here we go. Main character is Katie Keller. Finley Powell. So let's go over here. This was Katie Keller, right? And then the deceased is Finley Powell. There we go. Isaac Clayton, Ray Mildred. Secondary characters, Dorothy Darlington, Penelope Marshall, Alistair McIntyre, Reese Hopkins. Oh, he was on one of the covers of the magazines talking about wearing pink. And minor characters, Marjorie Hastings, Martha Hart. All right, that's all of those. But I got to figure out who is who. I got to go back and take a look. Add Astra Center, reach for the stars. Dear Miss Hart, we want to once again extend our invitation to join one of our enlightenment centers. As you are well aware, your fiancé is already a member of our group and it has done wonders for his career. You two could unlock your full potential by joining us. Reach for the stars and become one. Do not do this. It sounds like a scam. This letter has been crumpled and thrown away in the bin. Updated positions for the duel scene. Oh, this is where everybody is. Interesting. D, D, and MH. Dorothy Darlington, Marjorie Hastings. A woman's bag has been left on the desk. It looks similar to a model from an expensive brand, but the logo on it is wrong and it's made of fake leather. Remember, it's a small role, but it could be your big break. Do everything you can to get noticed. I mean everything. If it works out, we can finally get married. Love you, T. So that's the husband of the woman here. Cheap red lipstick. All right, anything else? We still have 2 more words that we're missing. What have I missed? There might be something here that I missed on something. Are you Marjorie Hastings? Wait, take a look at your costume. Is this costume already out there? Is that you? Come over here. Dorothy Darlington. Oh no, Dorothy Darlington is already out there because you had the dagger. So if we come back here and take a look at this, Dorothy is Penelope Marshall. So that would be Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the woman that's out there on stage isn't even here. We don't care about that. So Marjorie Hastings is Martha Hart, which is you in the dressing room. Martha Hart. All right. I'm missing 2 words somewhere. Come back out here. What did I not click on? Things kind of turn gray, I just noticed, after you click on them. And I guess I should look up here. 1 out of 1. There's 1 there. There's nothing here. 2 out of 2. I was not really paying attention. And that's done. Check mark there. And this had nothing on it. You have the key, but I don't think that matters. 2 out of 2. Unless there was something I didn't click on, which could be the case. This is nothing there. Dressing room. I got to figure out who these other people are as well. So you were here. Who are you waiting for? I stayed here the whole time waiting for Martha to try on her costume, but as usual, she's late. And you're involved with Ivy. And then you are the press, which is D. Miller. Okay, hold on. Do we have a name that starts with a D? Dennis? It's not Dominic. There you go. You're Dennis Miller. And do we have your name? Your name was Lynn. Is it like a short for something? Oh, Evelyn? There we go. And that leaves you. Are you one of the characters? You're in the play. Maybe you're Alistair McIntyre, which would make you Reese Hopkins. Reese Hopkins? No, that is not you. Oh, wait, Ray Mildred? Where is it? Ray Mildred. Also, no. What other names are here? Wait, what do we have over here? There's all the clues. We're missing 2 there. What is this? Oh, I should connect the role to the name of the actor. Okay. So this here is Katie Keller. There we go. And this one here is Finley Powell. Excellent. And this is the person that's standing out there, which we don't have here, and I completely forgot who it was. Penelope Marshall. There we go. And so this person, who is Isaac Clayton, right? Because this person has the kilt on. Wait, come back here, double check. Yes, Isaac Clayton. If we look at the script that I think you had, is Isaac mentioned here? No. Maybe it's you over here? So you're waiting to get dressed, right? I presume. Let's take a look at this here. Somebody killed Finley Powell. With a real sword. Oh, well, it's Katie. I mean, by accident, not on purpose. Katie Keller. Betrayal, breaking... Oh, mistaking it for a prop. And the something on the play, caused the murder by switching the sword with a real one. He was trying to get Katie killed, right? But he swapped the wrong weapon. Mistakenly handed the real weapon to her instead. Oh, the assistant. Evelyn something. What was her name? Can I just drag this over? Excellent. Because she keeps messing up. And so-and-so's motive was something, since he blamed for the something of his something. His motive was the arrest? Oh, wait, is it you? You are... Wait a minute. Come back here. Where were the notes that we had about the person who should get royalties? Tommy Moreno. This is the person doing the costumes. Breaking even. Was it with the producer? Writing to you on behalf of Mr. Powell. Oh, did I not read this? We have found severe irregularities concerning his work for the Stainewitz Theatric Company. Attached to this letter are a cyclo-styled copy of his hiring contract and a more recent paper clearly showing that my client's salary is below the rest of the cast, despite what is stated in paragraph 3C of the aforementioned contract, if this serious mistake is not fixed within the manners specified from the law firm. This one here. Why should the choreographer and costume designer and the only sane person get royalties? So this is, are you Tommy Moreno? And you're upset. You are. Okay, so that's complete. So it was you. Tommy Moreno, the choreographer. Yeah, you do the costumes and do the choreography. On the play, caused the murder. Tommy Moreno's motive. So he blamed Katie Keller because that was his target for the switching wearing. What did you have on you? Oh, that's what it is. That's right. You're the lover. And you blamed Katie. So you are out for revenge. His motive was love? No, revenge. Of his lover, Ivy. Oh, geez. What was her last name? I can't remember now. Who had the magazine? Ivy Otter. That's right. So many names. Ivy Otter. Okay, oh, but we still have to do this. Who is this? Who is this person? Come back here. I'm not sure. Just stick names in. Unless... No, we'll stick a name in. Wait a minute. We can figure this out. It's Isaac Clayton. So it's not Alistair McIntyre. So if we come over here, Alistair is Reese Hopkins. So it's a name that's not on here. Who is not on there? Who am I missing? It's not Reese Hopkins. Oh, it is Isaac Clayton. What am I talking about? The name is on there. Who is Ray Mildred. Ray Mildred. Okay, that is done. Man, I'm still missing. I'd love to get all of the words, but I'm not sure what I'm missing here. 2 out of 2. Nothing there. I feel like there's something I didn't click on. Or there's words. It's 12 out of 12. 1 out of 1. 1 there. 1 there. Click on any of this. Nothing here. That had nothing. That had nothing. Nothing here. If I... Oh, look at this. Oh, that's brilliant. What am I missing? Where is it? It's nowhere. Doesn't this tell me, like, if there's something on somebody that I haven't gotten? I presume that's what this is. But I don't see any markings. Or is this just telling me what's available? Maybe this just tells me what's available. It doesn't... I thought it would tell me if there was something I missed. Like, I thought there was a part where those bubbles are filled in or not. I guess that's not the case. That was nothing. So we clicked on everything in here. And in here, click on you. We have all these items. I don't know if we need to have all of them. I think we just have to figure out what happened. 2 out of 2. Nothing there. 1 out of 1. Oh, here, 0 out of 2. My fiance. Did I even read this? Hey, it's Troy. I'm leaving you a note at Alpha Omega. Remember when we first met? I had just started, and you were so nice and kind with your compliments about my music. It gave me such a confidence boost. Can I ask you a big favor? My fiance is working at the theater, and she doesn't believe enough in her abilities. It would do a world of good if she talked to a journalist. You don't need to write an article or anything. Just chat with her like you did with me. She just needs a confidence boost. All right. That is everything. I'm happy now. Blamed Katie Keller for the arrest. Story is one clue away from being correct. Katie Keller killed Finley Powell with the real sword, mistaking it for a prop. Tommy Moreno, the choreographer of the play, caused the murder by switching the sword with a real one. He was trying to get Katie Keller killed, but Evelyn Cox mistakenly handed the weapon to her instead. Tommy Moreno's motive was revenge. He blamed Katie Keller for the arrest of his lover, Ivy Otter. I clicked on one too low. There we go. He wanted revenge for his lover. A switched prop turned performance into reality. The plan failed. The wrong person paid for it. All right, there we go. But we are at over an hour, so it's going to do it for this video. This has been Confidential Killings, and if you want to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching.